Hello friends, welcome to the Kalina Urdania channel. This time we will discuss 7 interesting facts about Brazil. Brazil is a country that is often known by people as a country that is fertile in growing high-talented football players. Ronaldinho, Kaka, Ronaldo are some of the many great football players who were born in this country. But apart from being famous for its prowess in the field of football, Brazil is also famous in many other ways. Here are 7 interesting facts about Brazil. 1. The largest country in South America. Its area reaches plus or minus 8,511,970 square kilometers. With this area, Brazil is the largest country in South America and the 5th largest in the world after Russia, Canada, China, and the United States. With such a large area, Brazil turns out to be equivalent to one continent of Australia, you know. Wow, this country of Brazil can beat one continent. 2. Owns 60% of the Amazon forest. Do you know the Amazon forest? That's it, the forest that is often referred to as the most dangerous forest in the world. How not? In this forest there are a lot of dangerous animals and insects that can even prey on humans, you know. So, it is not uncommon for this Amazon forest to be the background for many films with the theme of exploring dangerous forests. And interestingly, it turns out that this Amazon forest is mostly owned by the state of Brazil. So if the area of the Amazon forest is 5.5 million square kilometers, then about 3.3 square kilometers of this forest is owned by the Brazilian state. Well, that means if you want to visit the Amazon forest, you can enter from Brazil.
Hi, if you liked this video, please subscribe that so this channel can grow bigger. Subscribe is free.
3. Brazil is the world's largest coffee producer. Brazil is a country known as the largest coffee-producing country in the world for the last 150 years, you know. Coffee plantations covering an area of 27,000 square kilometers produce the best coffee that many people in the world enjoy. Brazil is listed as the largest coffee producer in the world. On average, Brazil is able to produce 53 million sacks of coffee in the period from 2013 to 2018. Not only a lot, this Brazilian coffee is also famous for its quality. Coffee plantations covering an area of 27,000 square kilometers produce the best coffee that many people in the world enjoy. Brazil is listed as the largest coffee producer in the world. On average, Brazil is able to produce 53 million sacks of coffee in the period from 2013 to 2018. Not only a lot, this Brazilian coffee is also famous for its quality. Next time, let's check the coffee we drink, okay? Could it be that the coffee comes from Brazil too? 4. Country number 2 owns the most airports in the world. One of the things that makes Brazil known to the world is because Brazil has a lot of airports. No half-hearted, Brazil has 4,000 airports in its country, and this means that almost every city in Brazil has an airport, you know. One of the airports that is quite popular in this country is Congonhas Airport. Congonhas Airport is arguably different from other airports in Brazil. In terms of location, this airport is in the middle of a residential area. Wow, you can imagine how crowded airports in this country are, to the point that they are in the middle of residential areas. 5. Countries that have won the most Soccer World Cup. So here it is, one of the popular facts that you probably already know. Brazil is a country that is very well known as a football country. This is certainly supported because indeed in this country, football has become an ingrained culture here. There is even a belief that is rooted in Brazilians, that to get out of poverty you have to become a soccer player. One of them is Diego Costa, who was born in Brazil to a poor family. Even because he was so poor, little Diego used to only be able to eat one piece of bread for a day. But now because of his glorious career as a striker, Diego Costa finally became a rich man with a fee of 5.7 million euros per year. Well, so it seems natural that almost everyone in this country really loves football. Because football is one way to change the economic situation of its citizens. 6. Home to unique martial arts. Did you know, martial arts that at first glance look like people are dancing? Yes, her name is capoeira. This martial art turned out to be from Brazil. Capoeira is a traditional martial arts system founded in Brazil by African slaves brought by the Portuguese to Brazil. Combines martial art elements of dance in it with musical accompaniment. Martial arts is one of the World Heritages which was inaugurated by UNESCO in 2014. Just like martial arts, usually capoeira movements are centered on the feet, namely kicks. Oh yeah, when I remember capoeira, how come I remember the game on the PlayStation called Tekken, right? Anyone know why? 7. Policeman riding buffalo. Yes, you heard right. This news is real, you know, that some police officers in Brazil are required to ride an animal that is usually used to plow this rice field. Just imagine, a dashing and armed man actually has to sit on a big and slow buffalo, so that's funny. But it turns out, the police who ride the buffalo are not rides for all the police, but only for tourist areas. The goal is to help preserve local wisdom and invite tourists. So the police ride the buffalo not as the main vehicle, guys, just to attract tourists. Imagine if you have to ride a buffalo, of course, the criminals will be difficult to catch, because criminals ride faster vehicles than buffalo, right?
Those are 7 facts about Brazil. If you have more interesting facts about Brazil, please write it down on the comments. See you on the next video.